Okay, hopefully this one is going to work. I did not do anything different, and last night it worked fine, so I don't know.
Come on, okay? Good job today. So you would run up to Mexico with a friend right now. You two get to spend the day babysitting each other. I trust you'll be able to do that. Excuse me, pretend to be a good lawyer again.
As you can see, your reinstatement comes with the following conditions. You agree to abstain from drinking, attend AA meetings 3 times a week.
Oh, she's reinstated. Interesting. On conditions.
Expect to see a change in your conduct, both inside and outside of court. This board will not tolerate any of the moves that have characterized your practice in the past. Ethical violations, intimidation of witnesses, harassment of opponents, misleading judges, being party to any criminal acts.
Just to be clear, I've never been formally charged with them.
Let's keep it that way. Confirm your agreement. This is a 2-strike system, Annalise.
I can't believe she got her job back, basically. That's crazy. But of course, she gets everything she wants. Okay, so hopefully everyone realized I had to move here. As far as the technical things, it's very frustrating, but I've done everything with my computer, and it's a newer computer. I've cleared my history, and I've done everything. So if it's not working for you, I'm really sorry. Maybe you can catch it later, the taped version. I know some people are still having problems, and I'm sorry, but it frustrates me because I don't know what else to do, and it worked fine last night. But anyway, I was trying to restart a chat like when they were talking about Maggie and the police and everything, and I'm not really sure what happened there, so if you can fill me in on that, let me know. But thank you to everyone who's here and who came over to this room. YouTube definitely has some sort of issues they need to work out, but I'm hoping everything goes great for us the rest of the hour. First of all, do you guys think that Bonnie really planned on setting up Frank, or did she do that because he left her? Because this woman really gets on my nerves. Like, I don't understand. Not that Frank is like a saint, but I'm just kind of, she's just a backstabber, you know? And the fact that Annalise brought up Rebecca to Wes, like, I think that was really, really, really a low blow. Like, it's just wrong. But I'm not surprised that Annalise is restated. And of course, she signed those papers, and she probably doesn't mean to abide by any of them. So, but that really bothered me, like what she said to Wes, because I can't even remember. Does Wes know that Bonnie killed Rebecca? I can't even remember that. So Angela says Laurel told her to tell the police that Wes might be at the library studying. So why were the police at his apartment? Were they thinking that he was the one who killed his dad? Is that why? I mean, I guess he was the last person seen with him, so that makes sense. Deja says feels like Frank kind of knew that Bonnie was recording him and he is covering for someone else. Okay, so maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But thank you guys. I'm glad this is going smoothly. I don't know. I wish I knew like how to prevent the crappy feeds, but oh well. I just don't know about Bonnie. Like, for me, like when she killed Lila, like that was, Rebecca. When she killed Rebecca, that was low. Of course, we know Frank killed Lila. That's kind of what I was thinking about. That was super low. I don't know. Everyone in this show pretty much is just a sketchy person. Like, I feel like everyone has a sketchy backstory. So I don't even know. But I can't believe we only have, I think it's counting this episode, we just have 3 episodes left. And what I was asking you guys in the other room is, who do you think survives tonight? And I'm going to go with Asher. It's actually my 3rd week in a row predicting him. So if it's, I just really think he's going to be the one. But if not, oh my God, I don't know. So Luke thinks that Wes dies. Deja says that Wes doesn't know that Bonnie killed Rebecca. That's what I thought. I wonder when that little bit of information is going to come out. Apparently Bonnie, or the woman who plays her Liza, was shady on Gilmore Girls, which I've never watched. So maybe sometimes people get typecast, like if they are the villain, they like play the villain on a lot of different shows. But it was funny when Asher was dancing, and that's when like all of this was crashing down, and I couldn't even appreciate it. So Ralph thinks that Frank dropped Wes's name to the cops. Really? That's going to make me really mad. Wes did not do this. Oh, yeah, Cotton Eye Joe. Yeah, that song's not good.
That's good.
Okay, here we go.
Annalise?
You get her license back.
Yeah.
She called Frank. Tell him the good news.
You have something to get off your chest.
I think I just did.
You're responsible for this. The anger, drinking, her reputation right now.
Really?
Want me to believe my cousin?
No, he's not.
All the problems blew up the minute you got your little crush on Rebecca. You have
Whatever.
no idea what goes on in this house.
Oh, she's scaring me. Is that an American Eagle shirt, by the way?
Did you see waitlist?
Where?
In the exam, I didn't see him.
Oh, he probably slept through his alarm. Put him on.
Hey, what case did you guys cite for the court's decision to bifurcate the arbitration clause?
Bait and be discovered bank.
I thought that was about procedural unconscionability. You're both wrong. The court's citation for the decision to bifurcate was KP and JP Koki. Did you guys even read my outline? Listen, we're not friends. Especially now that we know legal order.
We're not friends.
Only said no, we're not supposed to talk about that.
Why? You're afraid one of us will out you and get expelled? Leave.
Why did you do that? That's what we want to know.
She goes chewing up and spitting up.
Good morning. While I'm sure many of you were hoping I was gone for good, I'm back and ready to whip you all into shape.
And thank you so much for everyone who's here and who joined the second room. I appreciate it.
Let's go.
Danny.
Ooh, side case. Side case is back.
She served 2 tours in Afghanistan and is now facing aggravated assault charges. I wanted to take my girl Val out to celebrate her promotion.
How was Simon even allowed back in this class?
Danny's blood alcohol level was 2 times the legal limit that night. If she admits to substance abuse, she could qualify for Veterans Treatment Court. She'd go to rehab rather than face jail time.
That could result in her discharge from the reserve. She would lose her Army pension, making her years of risking her life for your freedom worth nothing.
Anyone with a good strategy.
He kept bugging us about making out. I just thought he was one of those straight guys who watches too much porn.
We could argue that Danny felt so threatened by the victim's hate speech that she acted out of self-defense.
The victim was unarmed when our client sliced his neck open like a bagel.
Oh, wow.
Do you think that any jury would believe that this was self-defense?
Oh, man.
He came up behind me, grabbed me, trying to dance. Everything went black. We can argue defense of others. I left a message for the girlfriend to see if she'd testify that Danny was just trying to protect her.
She's the ex-girlfriend, and if you read the case files, you would know that she's stationed in Germany and unwilling to testify. Please, Mr. Drake, save me from these terrible ideas.
To be honest, I'm hesitant to even present this because it seems so obvious, but we go with the PTSD defense.
It was a rescue mission. I was guarding the Humvee when I got attacked from behind. The combatant put me into a chokehold, started bashing my head into the ground. Finally, he just stopped. My sergeant shot him in the head.
Additionally, we stress that Danny is a woman in combat. Many jurors will find that admirable and brave.
Your first chair, Mr. Drake, you'll be doing the cross on the victim.
How did she just forgive him so quickly?
The rest of you,
I don't know.
watch me and Mr. Drake kick ass in court tomorrow.
You're taking a new case already.
I think it's too soon to dive back into work after hitting rock bottom.
I would never presume to know what a woman of your talent can and cannot handle. Nor would I ever bring up your sobriety anywhere on this campus.
So why are you here? Did I piss someone off again?
Hopefully not. Unless you know someone at the NYPD. A detective called my office this morning. They're looking for a student of yours. Wes Gibbons.
Oh my God, they think that Wes killed his dad.
Okay. I'll check in with his other professors then.
This is terrible. If Frank made them think that, that is so terrible.
Wallace Mahoney was an old client of mine, someone who was out of my life.
And they think Wes shot him. His father.
I lost my father.
God, you knew about this.
Of course she did. I told her not to tell you, so now that you know everything, put away your anger.
So sorry you lost your dad. Why are you telling us this?
Because it's secrets, it's ruined us in the past.
Okay, so we don't take it to the cops.
Not until you know the same question. Quiet. Since when have I not protected you, even when I hated you? Tell me.
I don't know why they would think that he shot his dad, because the bullet would have been coming from a distance anyway. And he was standing right by him.
We'll get through this. We'll get through it.
I just talked to Vince Levin. He's willing to act as Wes's lawyer if he goes in for his police interview.
How did this just happen? This is crazy.
Why do you say that? You spread your legs for him too?
Wow.
Say what you need. I can take it.
You can't.
I'm not sure if Frank gave him Wes's name. He wouldn't want to make things worse between you two.
This is just him saving his own ass, Bonnie.
He told me he just wants to come home.
Oh, stop it.
He's scared, Annalise.
He should be. You know what? Tell him that the next time we see him. That if he comes anywhere near this house, I'll kill him for real.
Uh-oh.
I'm here. I came back to be with you.
Because you want to, because they wouldn't have you.
Because I love you.
Oh, wow. She's like kind of obsessed with Annalise. It's kind of creepy.
Go home.
I can help on the case.
You being here is just hurting me right now. So go.
It's Frank. Leave a message.
He told the police who Wes is, didn't you? Do you just hate us all?
No, I don't think Frank did this.
Is that the kind of guy you really are?
Wow, he's actually listening to that.
I'll never forget you.
Hmm. Well, here I am trying to get back. Okay. Well, at least you can hear me. Okay, so I'm trying to get back on this, but it claims that I am on, but it doesn't. Oh, wait, I think I'm back now. I think I see myself. Oh, you know, it is playing games with us again. Okay, so where did this come from? Like, I really don't think that Frank told the cops that Wes killed his dad. And first of all, it doesn't even make sense because remember, Wes was standing like right beside his dad, so the bullet did not come from that close of a range, you know? So it's like, there's no way, like with forensics, there was no way that, maybe they don't know exactly where Wes was standing, but you would think there would be some witnesses. So I just don't know where all of this came from, where we are suspecting that Wes was the one who did this, because he absolutely did not. And I just don't think it's going to be Frank because they want us to think it's Frank. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, everything in this season makes it seem like Frank is going to die, but then that seems like super easy. And I know the show never makes things really easy and really predictable. So, yeah, like Butterfly Queen is saying, not going to kill off Frank because it's too obvious. But then that makes me wonder, like, who is setting up Wes? Like, who would be doing that? And I'm thinking of Maggie because we know that, or we think that she's like a shady person. So what if Maggie is the one telling police that he shot his dad? I mean, I know that doesn't make sense, but we don't know what her deal is. We don't know her backstory or anything. And I love the Connor can't die hashtag. I'm hoping he doesn't die, but I think his reveal as a survivor will be like in the episode before the finale or in the finale, because I think they want us all to think that's a possibility. And someone commented on my video maybe last week that he's going to survive at the last minute. We'll find out. And that because Oliver thought he was dead, like they'll get back together, which I really like that. That is, of course, if Oliver isn't shady, which sometimes I think he is. Yeah, well, okay, so Antonio says maybe Annalise turned Wes in to the cops so he wouldn't leave. I don't know, but she's kind of in a weird mood in this episode. Like, she's angry at everyone. So Ralph says the impact and speed of the bullet would not match with the distance. Absolutely, that Wes was standing from his dad. And simple math would make Wes a non-suspect, says Ralph, which is absolutely obvious. So, like, I know it's been some time since his dad was killed. I don't even know why he's a suspect at all. Like, that is just... this is weird. Like, I didn't think that would come up at all this season. Why does Michaela have Connor's phone, which we saw from last week's episode? I don't know, but he's been spending the night at her house, so maybe, like, he forgot it, you know, like, accidentally. You know, that stuff happens sometimes. Yeah, but this is definitely interesting. Yeah, if Wes knew that Bonnie killed Rebecca, he's going to find out. That has to come out at some point. I have no idea. Yeah, I can't leave. I understand when I walk up the door, if I don't have my phone, I'm like, whoops, I don't have my phone. Okay, here we go.
Hey, you can't sit with us.
You can't sit with
Are you
us.
serious?
Mean Girls.
Secrets, so maybe we'll get your privileges back. Oh, there he is, our first chair. You ready to fail like your dad's condom?
Ah! Oh my God, that was funny.
Place you after you crash and burn.
I'll poop your pants. Hope you don't have a nervous stomach, dog.
They hate him.
How are you feeling, Mr. Drake?
Great. I was rethinking my cross to the victim. That maybe we can use the plot for another approach instead.
I like your question. Stick with your first instinct.
Miss Keating, welcome back.
Uh-oh, it's the hateful lawyer.
Kick your colleagues' ass.
Not her again.
Kick your ass.
She's like the new Sinclair. But she's not as bad.
You're brave.
There's nothing brave about taking on lawyers under the thumb of the disciplinary board. You're the best woman win.
This lawyer really bothers me.
I'm doing the cross now. I've spent all night prepping. Well, court is unpredictable. Sit down, you may learn something.
We were all dancing, having a good time. They were even laughing at my jokes.
At what point did the defendant become aggressive?
This guy bumped into me, and I fell up against her. She took the knife out of her pocket, grabbed me. I thought she was joking until I saw the blood.
That's insane, though.
Your witness.
Mr. Stone, how many drinks had you had before you approached my client?
3 or 4 beers.
So you lost count.
Argumentative. Sustained.
Let me rephrase. This isn't the first violent altercation you've had in a bar, is it?
Objection. Pleading.
Goes to establishing Mr. Stone's pattern of violent behavior while inebriated.
Permission to approach. Mr. Stone's prayers are inadmissible per Rule 609.
Domestic abuse, yes, but there was another violent incident that he had during his time in college.
Which could also be prejudicial. I'm prohibiting the mention of all priors against the victim.
Mr. Stone, did you think buying my client a free drink was a down payment on a later sexual advance?
Objection. Counsel is badgering a witness. Sustained.
Can you tell me what you meant when you yelled scissor to Miss Alvador?
Objection. Offensive question. Sustained.
Can you describe the man that you allegedly claim made you bump into Dana?
Objection outside the scope of
This
direct
woman.
examination. Sustained.
Was the music so loud that you could hear my client repeat?
They're gonna blow up.
Objection. Calls for speculation.
How long did ADA Atwood spend coaching you on your testimony?
Objection. Counsel is clearly trying to
This
accuse
is
the witness
crazy.
of sustained. Please, Miss Keating, move on or I'll be inclined to report this conduct to the bar.
Uh-oh, she's losing it.
No further questions.
Oh my God, why does she keep eating chips on the toilet? Well, who eats chips on the toilet?
Professor Keating?
That's just disgusting.
Give me a second.
She throw the whole bag of chips in the toilet? Okay, then.
Danny's ex-girlfriend just called you back.
I'm not using your stupid defense of others.
It's better than that. You might even want me to replace Simon's first chair again.
She just clogged that toilet for sure.
Want to steal his job?
He deserves it.
He's poor. He's trying to better his life. You of all people should be able to relate.
So you don't want to know what I found out?
Say it.
Danny was working a desk job on the day she claimed she was attacked in Afghanistan.
Oh, wow. So she's lying.
Based on a lie.
It's not a lie.
You made that story up.
Yes, Deja, I remember that.
I stole it. Most of the time I was over there, I had to file all the injury and casualty reports. How soldiers remained. How they died. How many pieces they went home in. That story might have not happened to me, but I felt it.
You have to tell the judge.
Okay, this girl, though, she made this up.
It's illegal for me to put you on that stand and perjure yourself.
Then
Wow.
tell me what to do. Because I'm not this person. I just don't go around nagging people at bars.
Oh, she does have PTSD.
Help, not jail.
I think that's what's going on here.
I half expected to catch you trying on her wigs and clothes all morning.
They need to use the PTSD defense. I think Simon was right.
Annalise isn't here. I know. I just came by to make sure that my good friend was thinking about someone else other than himself for once. Okay? You're thinking about going to the police, right? Telling them everything. You should go. No, I think you should listen to what I have to say.
You blame me for everything. I get it.
Of course I blame you for everything. You're the reason that everything good in our lives is gone.
Wes is gonna die, guys. Everyone's blaming him for everything.
You killed Sam.
Wes is gonna die.
You know,
And they're gonna feel awful about it.
How to get my head on straight and finally get out of this whole mess that you made, even without the one good thing in my life.
Now Oliver's my fault.
Everything that has happened to
He's
us
so
is
gonna die.
your fault. If you say anything to the police, if you mention my name to the police, I swear to God, I will kill you.
Whoops. I don't think he'll kill him because he made that threat, but still. Ray Donovan, I used to watch that for. Uh-oh, something's gonna go down here. I watched that for a little bit and probably should go back to it. I don't think Connor's gonna die.
Wes, you like him? You think that's smart?
Please don't yell at me right now.
I just don't want to see something happen to the kid because he got caught up in your mess.
What if he heard?
You got an anonymous tip about him being a possible suspect.
I'm protecting him, so don't worry.
Wait. You got a case for the right now, so I'm waiting for me. Atwood and I are seeing each other.
Oh wow, he told her. She's just going off the rails now.
Thank you for that.
Well. It's like everything is going against her now. She just had the worst ever, like, courtroom interaction with that woman, and then he's like, oh yeah, we're dating. That was just bad timing, and like everything is like spiraling for her and things are not going well for her. She's having a lot of problems. So I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people think that Wes is not going to die because he's the main star of the Keating Five, and I completely get that. But I don't think that this show is afraid to kill someone like that off. I mean, I really think the only person they will never kill off unless it's in the very series finale is Annalise. Like, I don't think they'll ever kill her because to me she is the show. But I mean, I really could see them going there, and it's just weird how Bonnie freaked out on Wes and she's like, you're to blame for everything going wrong, and then Connor just freaked out on Wes and they're being like, I don't know. Has anyone ever thought of the person committing suicide rather than being murdered? Because they've never said it was a murder, right? What if he commits suicide and sets the house on fire or something, and he doesn't know that Laurel is in there? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think he could kill himself, really, because look at all this crap that's going on with him. And I think that his storyline is kind of boring right now. Like, you know, we found out who his dad was. We know who his mom was. They're both dead. What else, you know, I feel like he's going to start thinking like, you know, these people are right. Like, I have no purpose here. I'm causing everyone problems. I don't know. That's just a twist that they could throw at us, because they never have said, well, you know, we'll find out who was murdered in the finale. It's always who's under the sheet, who's dead. Just thought of it. I don't know. But I mean, it's just a lot of the stuff is building up here. And to me, it's building up that he's going to be the one to die. Now, Ralph thinks that it's Nate who dies because it would be his luck, he says, seeing as he always helps Annalise, and it ends up being his undoing. Yes, could be. Although Nate, to me, is just not big enough of a character to hype up this way. But I've also, I mean, there's been a lot of great theories. There might be some of you guys on here, but people who post my videos, some people think that the okay, maybe I'm back now. Maybe you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I should be back soon. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I've seen that movie Unfriended. Oh my God, I saw that on HBO one night. That was crazy. I like that movie. Shonda is watching this, and listen, I did the whole hour for American Horror Story, and we had not one problem. So I don't know. I'm just thinking, I think it's Shonda and Marlene. They really dislike me. They're working together. Unfriended was kind of good. I like that movie. That was really suspenseful, actually. It was very cool how they shot everything, and it's, if you haven't seen it, it's like a really, you guys would like it because it's really based on stuff like this. Like, it's all like social media, internet stuff. But Annalise eating in the bathroom was really disgusting. So Ralph says Annalise was really shocked and broken up over it, which was, he's talking about the person under the sheet. The only two guys she would react to like that, oh, is Nate or Wes. I believe you. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
Why don't you go to a bowling? You seriously think the sophisticated spiritual adventurous goes bowling?
I should take Heidi bowling. Yeah, if you like that.
Heidi?
Oh, yeah, she's just as blonde of a on Tinder. Actually, you know, maybe a hotel bar would be better. Have some drinks, get a room, slide my key card in her slot.
Oh my.
Here, and tell Thomas to meet you at that wine and cheese bar tomorrow at 7:30.
Who's Thomas? No, it's just a stupid internet date. It's pretty important.
Did you talk to him?
Ooh, did he say he had a date? No.
What? What did you say to him?
I'll ever have another date.
Stops right. I don't know what goes on in Annalise's house. Have you guys heard from Professor Katie? She hasn't returned any of my calls.
How did Simon get off so easily? And I still don't know his motivation.
Decided not to put
I thought we would figure that out.
Since when?
Since I sabotaged your case and nobody told you about it.
You're all mean girls.
Hey, I need to sleep. I know what to do. You use the recording frame to negotiate immunity.
I can't.
You did it when Philip sent us those videos.
That was before I was on probation. No DA's gonna negotiate with me right now.
You don't want to turn Frank in.
Don't be stupid.
You still care about
I lost a child because of him. Car accident.
He didn't know that.
Father caused it. Frank helped him.
Oh no. She just told him his dad caused it. More crap for him.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
It's not your fault.
was my job.
Yes, he thinks all of it's his fault. He's so dying.
To wait list. I should have left you alone.
Why didn't you?
He shouldn't have even been in this class.
I wanted to be a better person.
I mean, I don't want Wes to die, but that's a big move if they do that. I mean, it is crazy to think of it, but at the same time, we don't really need him.
You guys exchanged peen pics yet? Bigger than me?
Connor's so jealous.
Love that.
No, meaning we haven't exchanged photos. You're not mad, are you?
Of course I'm mad.
Well, I was fine with you hooking up with half of Philadelphia.
That's because I was not. Maybe two.
I still don't understand the breakup.
You are overreacting.
No, you answer me this. Why even go on a date? If the whole reason we broke up was because you said that you needed time alone.
That is true.
Going out on dates is part of being alone.
Maybe you just don't want to go on dates with me.
Connor, we broke up. Okay, so I'm allowed to see other people.
I think that's just a line when people say they need time alone. Yes.
You showed up 2 days in a row.
Every day you let me.
Call that lawyer. Come here to meet with us tonight. Bonnie, I need your help at court.
Miss Keating, are you ready to begin?
The defense calls Daniela Almador to the stand.
They have to use the PTSD defense. I don't like Simon either.
Hi, I'm looking for a combat record for an active Army Reserves member, Daniela Almador.
Can you tell us about the events that took place August 10th, 2013?
I was on a rescue mission for aid workers in Afghanistan, guarding a Humvee when I got attacked from behind. A combatant put me in a chokehold, started hitting my head. This is urgent, ma'am.
I heard you.
I still have nightmares. Wake up screaming.
Did you see anyone about these symptoms?
I went to the VA. The doctor said it was PTSD.
And do you think that this PTSD contributed to your altercation with Jason?
Yes, absolutely.
Such speculation. Sustained.
Can you tell us about when Mr. Stone approached you on the dance floor?
He came up from behind me, pressing his body against mine.
Would you say that this reminded you of the attack that you described?
Yes. I was in that moment all over again.
Still, it's not right that she attacked this guy, though.
1 minute, please.
Miss Keating.
I just received new evidence and request a meeting in your chambers. It's urgent, Your Honor.
Let's take 15.
What did Bonnie dig out?
Combat report detailing the attack that my client just testified about.
Just now.
Oh, okay. So it backs it up. That's
If
good.
you confirm that someone is lying, this would be correct, but it's not my associate. It's my client.
Explain, Miss Keating.
She was working a desk job on the day that she said she was attacked. Had I known that, I would never have asked her to take the stand.
Judge, please. This is Miss Keating's attempt to get a mistrial.
No, the Pennsylvania bar requires me to inform you of this perjury. I could have kept this from the court, but then I would be in violation of the oath I swore as a practicing attorney. Is that what Your Honor would prefer?
Kiara. So I guess it's gonna be like a mistrial. I'm not sure.
Avoiding the police is just going to incriminate.
It's actually talking to the police will push people.
Maggie.
But my aunt is a lawyer, so you can get a second opinion.
No, don't call.
You need to be sure that you have the right people on your team right now.
Stop, please. This is too much for you. I have too much for you.
Oh, he's breaking up with Maggie.
I'm dragging you into things you don't deserve.
Oh, here we go.
Look, you are just scared right now, so you're pushing me away. But you need someone who's going to be on your team, and I want to be that person.
I really don't think he wants to be with her, though. Ooh, you think Maggie kills Wes, Angela? Ooh.
Wes, please.
That's good right now. I like that.
You should go.
Okay, so he broke up with her.
I can't do this anymore.
Wow.
You have to go.
Why do they want me to not do this? That's what I don't know. Just when the conversations get good. Oh, hey, I think I'm back. Wow, this is crazy. Oh, I'm glad you guys are so understanding. When it happened during The Walking Dead, I got a lot of hate messages on my channel because people didn't understand like what we actually do here and why there's issues and why I was talking to people and why I was typing and why I was taking notes. But it's because it's an actual live show. It's not a regular reaction. Obviously, if I was just filming myself reacting, I wouldn't be doing other things. It's Uber A and it's Shonda and it's all these people. And I think tonight somebody has said the right thing about this show. So they're just like, we have to get this off. We can't let her keep talking. But one good thing was this one actually went out as soon as the commercial came on. So as I think I was saying, I think this season is really, 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 really tough to figure out because there's so many different things in play here. Will Laurel survive? Will her baby survive? Who is under the sheet? And what are those circumstances? Who started the house fire? Is it related to the person who's under the sheet? Did the person under the sheet kill themselves? If not, who killed them? I mean, there's so many questions. Angela wants to know if I think Maggie could be behind Wes's death if he's the one who dies. Yes, but I also think it could be other people. And I think he could have killed himself. And I think so many people could be involved. And it's really hard because I like to be able at this point to put together like what I think is going to happen in the finale and answer some of the questions. But the only thing, I'm just going to say that Wes is the one who dies. But I did say the suicide thing. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But I think this one's really, I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, this season's super hard to figure out because I read like all of your guys' theories on my videos and every theory is different in some way. And I'm like, oh my God, there's actually that many, you know, there's so many different things that could happen. And there's so many we haven't even thought of. I think all we know for sure is that one person does die and that that's a guy, but that's pretty much it. And, you know, we could say, yeah, it's going to be a big person, but maybe it's not. I mean, we could go so many different ways here. Raina does not like Maggie, but don't feel the vibe, burn down a house for revenge. I know, like, I really didn't like her. But lately she's becoming like more likable. And then I saw her in the hospital, like kind of acting concerned about Laurel, but maybe all of that's really fake and she's just a really good actress. So I don't know. But it would be weird if she was like a total psycho person and she like killed Wes and burned down the house. That would be really, that would honestly be a little bit shocking, but it would be underwhelming as well because like we just met her. And then what I'm really surprised about is that we have no idea what Simon's motive was for the flyers. And I felt like that would be addressed early on in this episode and it wasn't. And the fact that Annalise forgave him and now he's like the top guy on this trial this week. Why? That's so weird. I mean, I want to know what's going on with him, but not that I really don't care because he's a new minor character. But at the same time, I feel like we should know. Angela says maybe Nate is under the sheet and Laurel is dead and the baby has a pulse. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying we could definitely lose two people. We could lose a lesser male star and a big female star because, you know, Carla, who plays Laurel, has said a lot about how heartbreaking and devastating this finale is, which would be interesting if she was the one who dies. Okay.
Plead guilty to misdemeanor reckless endangerment and they forego a new trial.
So it all works.
You don't let me finish. You have to agree to veterans treatment court. I told me you had a substance abuse problem, so instead of jail, you meet with a judge once a week. They monitor your progress.
She does need help, though.
Reserves. Would you rather go to prison
No, but I don't have a substance abuse problem.
You told me you needed help. Or would you rather go around slitting people's throats?
She does need help.
This is your chance to get better.
This episode has really gone by fast.
Take it.
The side case was kind of underwhelming because it wasn't even true and she just needs help.
The base of the skull is urinary bladder 10. Okay, that releases trauma and anxiety.
That guy kind of looks like Frank.
I can feel it. Yeah, I can tell.
He acts like he doesn't want to be on a date with this guy. Like he acts weird.
I've been wanting to do that ever since you mispronounced Manchego. Oh no. Zach, no.
He looks like Frank. Well, maybe Oliver does like him. Where does this go? Why do we have this new character here? Hi, Melissa. Thank you for being here.
Thomas, can we pause for a second? Yeah, sure. What's wrong? Nothing. I mean, nothing. I just, before we go inside, instead I was going inside. Oh my, wow, that's embarrassing. And I just thought that I want to keep you naked. I only sleep with guys on the first date when they don't want to see them again. So, till date number 2.
Ooh, but maybe you're gonna hate me for saying this, but maybe Connor dies so Oliver has a new boyfriend. Don't hate me for saying that. Because I don't know, the guy seemed like he was not a terrible person. I don't want Connor to die, disclaimer, but I don't understand Oliver at all. I agree, Angela, much.
They finally arrest Wes.
It's Oliver.
How does they go?
You really want to know?
No, he doesn't want to know.
I'll tell you.
Hotel bar was a genius idea. I could even finish her second drink before she was begging me to come upstairs. Did you come all the way here just to tell us that you got laid? Yeah. Yeah, why? Is that weird?
It's not weird. It just didn't happen.
Michaela's so funny.
It's fine. I made Heidi, but I did it to prove a point.
I got that part.
Who are you? Seriously, what kind of person isn't jealous when they found out their boyfriend is screwing some other girl?
There you are with that word again.
I am your boyfriend,
What do you
Michaela.
think you are? Telling me you're my boyfriend when we never talked about that.
Because you only are using me for sex.
We need each other for sex.
Okay, well, I want more than that. All right, I want to know you, Michaela.
And I don't know if I want you to.
Well, that's offensive.
No. What's offensive is you making me your woman like we're cave people.
Okay, fine, you're not my woman, you're my family.
What?
Not in the gross sister way. I lost my family. All of them.
I never had a family. It's not that big a deal.
What does that mean?
I'm not talking about this with you.
Hey. Hey. I'm gonna be there for you, Michaela.
I don't know anything about her family.
I need to be there for you like every other guy who screwed me over.
I like you so much. Okay, like, do you like me too?
He's like elementary school. Yeah, I think they're good for each other now. I'm so glad we have all these new people in the room. It's so exciting. Yeah, you're right. We never met her family. It looks like that's her adoptive mom. Oh, see, she's all good now. Like we saw her mom last episode, but I don't know. I think that's the first time we met her. They're actually really good for each other. He's annoying, but he's a good guy.
Did Wes ask you to wait?
Nobody answered.
Uh-oh.
Please come in.
This is so insane.
Can I get you?
Why is she freaking out?
That sounds great.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. What is missing out of that drawer? Like a gun or something? I really think that Asher's actually going to be good for Michaela because she's just kind of putting up a front all the time. Did Wes take something out of that drawer? Like, I think. And what was that? But that's good. I never really thought they were going to be a good match, but like now I really am. But I'm really confused about Oliver and what he's doing because he seems to like that new guy, and I don't understand because I thought he didn't want to be dating anyone. Just like, you know, Connor's confused about that. Now he's moving on. The recording of Frank's confession. Okay, so that's really bad. Now who took that? Who stole that? Wes? I don't know. Very good. Thank you, Deja. Somehow I blinked out and missed that that's where that was. So that's really important. The recording of Frank's confession is missing, and she was panicking, obviously. So this is really not good for Frank at all. It is confusing. Yeah, this show is definitely really confusing. It's one where you really have to pay attention, which I know I've been talking during the show, but you really do, because even when you think a scene is like, man, this is not that important, it really actually is. I feel like Wes took it, but who else would have, really? Well, the only other thing, what if Frank was actually there and took it to protect himself? I don't know. Like, just an idea. I'm not sure, but this episode's been really good, and it's gone by super fast. I don't know. I mean, but I could see Wes taking it to Nate or taking it to the police, you know, the police or whatever. Yeah, no, I'm glad it's confusing, and I'm glad it's hard to figure out, and I'm glad that we cannot right now figure out, oh my God, like this person's dying and this is what's going to happen, because it's never like that, even though last season was a lot easier to predict. So right now, I don't know where they're going with this missing recording. This is another thing. We have such a long list of what ifs, what is going to happen to all these different things. I agree with Deja. Either Frank took it to protect himself or Wes took it to turn in Frank, and that's not good. This is not good. Now, if Wes, I'm leaning more toward Wes too, Deja. If he took it and then Frank finds out, then Frank could kill Wes. There's that element. Or is that too easy? Okay.
What are you doing?
You're my witness, okay?
He's got it. Okay, good job. Good job, Deja. He's tearing it up. Okay, that's smart. I like that.
The cops know Frank did this on police.
What are you talking about?
I just have to tell the police what I've been saying this whole time. Went to New York on my own. Frank was never there. It's smart. Protects Frank too.
That's really nice of him.
Frank?
Don't you?
No.
You knew where he was and you didn't tell me.
Who am I here with right now, Wes? You, not Frank.
I'm just saying I get it. You still worry about him, that's fine.
I'm not in love.
Are they gonna hook up now and make this baby? Yes, this is where they're making the baby. I mean, I know it's not really the right timing, but in the show it must be. Don't leave. He's like, I broke up with Maggie.
I broke up with him.
This just made everything more complicated.
He's so the baby's father. He's got to be the baby's father. It's like hookup central.
I like you.
Ralph, that's funny. I really think Wes is the baby's father. I know the timing's going to be a little bit off, but we really don't know exactly what the timing is in the show.
Well, leave a message, but I'll probably never listen.
Are you with Wes? Call me back or you're fired.
Hey,
Anything?
no.
Bro.
Who's the bathroom at the Wawa? Cool, bro. You guys have to see this.
Sources confirm that Wallace Mahoney's own son is currently being held without bail, charged with first-degree murder.
What?
Tell me you were Russ. He turned himself in.
City
Turn on
was
the news.
lost from where Wallace Mahoney was killed 5 months ago with a single bullet wound to the head.
Wait a minute. Why is he in jail? Why is he doing this? Oh.
Police have just confirmed that the identity of the suspect in custody is in fact Charles Mahoney. No stranger to the justice system, Charles was charged with the violent murder of his fiancée, Vicky.
He didn't do that. He didn't kill his dad though.
Highly publicized trial, he was acquitted.
Yeah, he's a bad guy though.
The arrest was made earlier this evening after Luke found the suspected murder weapon.
Oh, Frank did it again. Frank did it again. Frank is the shadiest.
He just wants to go home.
Oh god. This guy deserved it though. Who's our survivor? Yeah, they're safe. I'm so nervous. Asher, Asher! It's Asher! Yes! I knew it. Yay, finally! Uh-oh. Wow. This was such a good episode. Oh my god, that was so, so good.
New kill later tonight. There's only 2 episodes.
Only 2 episodes.
Next Thursday.
You got things to get off your chest. Come at me.
I said come at me. It's a murder meeting. Miserable. But only one of them is gonna rat her out.